Fix all this up. Let's see here. All right, it's time to do some streaming. So we got a pretty interesting topic here today. Let me make sure I have all these pictures in order because we're going to go over and that'll do right there. That'll do right there. Perfect. We're going to go over coats of arms and heraldry and armorial heritage and all that kind of fun action. This will be interesting. No, this is not a fresh playthrough. Switch over to this. Let's go to display capture. So, we're going to continue our Duke of Apulia. So the history time today is again on heraldry, and some people call this the family crest. Some people call this their coat of arms. There are a lot of different terms for these things, but a lot of the times they're wrong. There's no such thing as your family crest. A crest is this right here, actually. And a lot of places will say, hey, we have your family's coat of arms. Your family actually doesn't have a coat of arms, and we're going to get into this a little bit more here. So, this is my quote-unquote family's coat of arms. And it's cool. It's not real. I'll tell you that. A lot of these websites you can just say like, oh yeah, you go here and you learn the coat of arms and you're good to go. Like, here it is. Here's your coat of arms. Well, when we look at this coat of arms, we see a lot of things here. We see a goat. We see an eagle. We see the shield or a scutcheon divided in half. We see a rampant lion, we see a rampant unicorn, we see a helmet, and we see this plume at the top, and then we see the memorial in two different colors, in white and blue. Then we get our motto at the bottom, Sub umbra alarum tuarum protege me. Under the light of the moon, I'll always protect you, or something along those lines. There is no set family heraldry. You might have, as one individual, a heraldry. Your heraldry was used to identify you, not your family. It did have things that your family would always use, like specific colors, or maybe a specific device, which would be this little guy right here. And we'll go down into we'll break out how the heraldry works. Essentially, the term coat of arms comes from the early Normans, and when they would start to invade into England, and what we get in the 12th and 13th century, we see shields with certain colors and designs on them. Because the issue was, in the medieval ages, or in the Middle Ages, as it were, you started to see armies that resembled each other, similar armament, similar general appearance. You started to really get armies that were clashing together that would, for the most part, be very similar looking. You're not looking at stuff like the Roman Legion, which had a very standardized, set look, fighting against Celts, which of course look very different than Romans, or against Parthians, against all these other portions of the world which have a clear cut and different look, and especially because Romans in and of themselves, like I said before, had a standardized look about them, right? So with that, buenos dias, I'm Mr. Angut. ¿Cómo estás? You get, with the coat of arms, you get what was essentially some form of heraldry added onto the arm or the shield of a knight or of a soldier that would denote that they were of a certain household or of a certain nobles, men-at-arms, and so on and so forth. So their original use was simply to just say, hey, these guys belong to me, more or less. And it was able to, you could tell them apart on the battlefield, and that was the most important goal of them. And what they became to, what they started to evolve to was this sort of symbolism of station, of position, and essentially when you think of the term coat of arms, it's different than what this is, your heraldry. A coat of arms was a literal coat back in the day. You would use it, your herald would wear it, you would wear it to fancy balls and galas. You would approach in that, and you'd be pretty much decked out like everyone knew, that's the guy. That's the guy from this house. That's this person. You just knew from the clothes that they were wearing. Now, it's history time, Sotek. How about you sit down, man? God, you could learn something for a change. Lord Master Sotek stream is raiding me right now. Look at them. They're all feverish. But the coat of arms, like I said, was unique to the individual and not the family. You would change certain things about it. So let's go into the actual anatomy of your heraldry, or heraldic tradition, as it was sometimes also called. And this actually wasn't the picture I wanted. Here we go. So 666 Skinks Rampant. You have got, moving outward in, you have got your supporters, which are some form of rampant animal more often than not. You have your mantling right here in the background. You have a helmet, which means certain things. We'll go into that in a little bit. You have a wreath. You have the actual crest atop the helmet. You have got the shield, or a escutcheon, or a escutcheon, I think is what it is. And then your charge. And then you have got the compartment that it all stands upon, and your motto. This is a little bit more of a late age of a heraldry. They used to just simply be a shield with maybe a helmet on top. It was it's evolved pretty insane throughout the years. And we think of heraldry as something that only a knight would wear or have or possess, or a noble. And that actually wasn't the case. Heraldry was something that pretty much anyone could have, as long as they were part of the British realm at the time. And a lot of the stuff from heraldry has been continued on in the UK, and you can actually get your official coat of arms made and everything like that. But the original naming mechanics, a lot of the original I guess devices overall, were actually of French descent. A lot of chivalry actually descended from France, because France was at one point the ultimate example of the chivalric code and of chivalry. And when you think of the chivalrous knight, you're supposed to think of a French knight. That was kind of the ultimate ideal of it. So, as you take a look at this, let's progress a little bit forward. You get all these different types of formations and symbols and everything that are on a shield. So let me actually do this. Let me pop into, I think this one's actually a little bit better to go into first. So, when we take a look at the shield itself, we see a couple of things. We see the shield, and the shield, the entirety of the shield, is called the field. This back like light, not taupe. That's not the color I was looking for. Teal color is the field. Then the top of the field, or the top of the shield itself, is chief. The bottom is, well, you guessed it, the base. Any individual symbol on the shield is called a charge, also sometimes known as a device. And this center portion is not the fess. It's not, you wouldn't say, okay, the center of the shield's the fess. A center dividing line is fess. But The color, as you can see up here, is actually not just simply called a color at the time, it was called a tincture. And your ordinaries, which are the shapes that you would typically see on your field, help to kind of characterize who or what you are. Like this says a bar. There's a fancy terminology for it where you would say that your shield was dissected per fess, or aparted per fess, which was just a bar down the center of your shield. It was unnecessarily over the top. You also had fancy heraldic lines, and these lines you can see across a number of other shields, and we'll pull up maybe one or two famous shields from history. And the reason we're going over this is because we're going to look at it in Crusader Kings 3. You have all these different lines right here, and sometimes these lines can actually mean something. Like I've seen that embattled actually means that this person was a warrior, or Dancet could mean that they're descendant of royalty. Some of these things actually meant certain specific stuff. Same thing with your ordinaries in your fields. The chevron was typically indicative of a guardian type individual. Let me see. The chape, I think is what it's called. It was sometimes, or maybe it's the chape ploye. I'm not sure. I'm not French. Or perpile. I can't remember. One of those three was maybe a field engineer. All these things had different connotations and meanings, and they were basically creating your coat of arms was not just simply like, all right, I'll take that color, that line looks kind of cool, put that shape in there somewhere and slap that on the field, and there we go. Done. You spent a long time making these things because they were an embodiment of who you were in the Middle Ages, as a noble, as a knight, as an engineer, as a merchant. Everyone could have these if they wanted to go about making them and get them kind of essentially ratified, I guess is a good way to kind of look at it, get it like notarized by a notary. But these things were important because they showed your status, they showed what you were in the world to the world at a glance, and it kind of gave a little bit of spice about you, right? Like there were rules too about how you'd use tinctures. You couldn't necessarily have, you see, ore or argent. That's both gold or silver. You couldn't have a metal and another metal. You couldn't have just one tincture and another tincture. You could combine metal and tincture, or tincture and metal, but you had to have, there were very specific rules about how your heraldry was created. And an interesting thing too is we talked about this being the chief, this being the base. Well, the left side is the dexter, the right side is the sinister. So this would be a sinister bend. If it was going this direction, I think there's another one on here. No, there's not. So, okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Bend sinister is how it ends at the right side. Bend normal is at the left side. They wouldn't say bend dexter. But this was from the perspective of the bearer. So if I'm looking at this, this is left and this is right. But the bearer looks at it the opposite direction. And it's kind of like looking at stage left and stage right if you want to think of it that way. But as we progress, you can see all these different styles of honor of ordinaries, which were those shapes, and subordinaries, which are stuff like usually like this. And then you get the different charges. And the charges all meant certain things. Like you had rampant, which was this. You had statant, which is just standard standing, passant, which is like kind of like marching, and displayed, which is kind of the eagle always like furled out like that. And all these things all meant things, and these were your charges. You would have these denoted on the shield somewhere. And your primary charge, your largest charge, usually meant that that was the thing you wanted to be identified as the most. And then the divisions of the shields themselves, as well as you could do stuff like multiplication and combination of ordinaries. This is more of a later innovation with heraldry, these bottom ones here. Whale's Dragon, is that you? Is it? No. I thought the Whale's Dragon was a rampant dragon. I didn't think it was statin. I thought it was no, I thought it was passant. Passant, meaning it was walking. So, you get all these different innovations. Ephraim Vod, thank you very much, man. My dude out here taking the learning lifestyle. Good stuff. Thank you, man. But all these crazy things that meant so much. Yeah, I know it's red, but I'm saying like the actual shape of it. So this was a heraldry that I made a long time ago for a web-based RPG called Battlemaster. And I took what I thought was real heraldry colors from my heraldry in blue and yellow, and I took this is the actual crest from the Space Wolves for Leman Russ himself in Warhammer 40,000. But these things all meant stuff. Like, I chose the 4-quarter because I thought it would be fun, it would be interesting. But when you went to make your heraldry, it would kind of, like I said, it was creating your identity in the medieval world. And the helmet meant things. If you had an open helmet, you were probably someone of noble birth or especially royalty. And if you had a closed helmet, like we'll get back to those, like this, you were probably just a standard knight. So there are a lot of things that all of the icons and all the symbols on a coat of arms mean. There are also these heraldic animals, and I have seen a lot of different meanings for a lot of things, and the confusing thing about this is trying to find accurate information on the internet about how your heraldic, what's it called? Tradition, I guess you could say, actually, what it actually means. Because when you look at design, coat of arms, bear, protectiveness, bee, industriousness, camel, perseverance. That's not necessarily true. The supporters, remember we took a look at those. Your supporters, they didn't necessarily mean anything. They meant more about the geographical area that you were from and less about some sort of royalty or nobility that you were a part of. That was more the helmet, that was more the wreath or the crest on top. And the crest was another portion of who you were. Like, okay, you could have a sword on there because you fancied yourself quite the swordsman. And all of these things made up just a very, like, I hate to use the word snowflake, but it is like creating a medieval snowflake. No coat of arms is the same as another, and that was intentional. So my coat of arms, if I was able to pull one back from my ancestor, it would not look the same as what mine would be. Mine would have to be different. Your son's coat of arms is different than yours. It is intentional. You could say, hey, I found an ancestor's coat of arms and I can take it as my own, but the heraldry rules demand that I change something on it and make it bigger. Yeah, exactly. The rules were very kind of loose, and they really were denoted like, this is supposed to be there. Like, I'd say the only thing that I've heard that is a hard and fast rule is more about like helmets and their like shapes and sizes. No helmet on there might mean that you're not a noble or a knight or a royalty. That's one I've seen as a pretty reoccurring theme. But for the most part, these things have fancy names. They don't necessarily mean much outside of originally maybe they did have an intention. But for example, broder here, typically any Scottish coat of arms has broder on there because of the relationship between Scotland and England throughout a lot of the Middle Ages. So some stuff like that kind of will play its hand as you look through history, but for the most part, it's pretty much however you want to identify yourself. Oops. Now, what was the other thing? Okay. Now, if you wanted to get married, your coat of arms sometimes would have a number of situations that would happen. Now, this is what is called die-mediated, in which case you take one coat of arms and the other coat of arms and you slap it together. Very simple. Now, another example would be something like this, where rather than taking the two coat of arms and putting them together and have them intersect, you do what's called impaled. You take the shield, you cut the shield in half, and you pretty much force perspective of both coat of arms onto the shield. Now, another way you could do this is also quartering both of the coat of arms. Mine's on the left, my wife's on the right, and that's important to note. I know that this is the wife, because a female coat of arms was usually a non-symmetrical, thinner diamond, versus a man's coat of arms was typically a shield. Women sometimes also had circles. What we almost look at as like, oh, commemorative coin. Like those things are typically the same thing as a woman's coat of arms in the medieval ages. And this is, again, this is quartering, where I would take one quarter, I would take 2 quarters, she would take the other 2 quarters. And then the last one is when you take one of the coat of arms and then you basically place it within the other as an additional escutcheon. So there are a lot of ways to show marriages and denoting of two houses kind of coming together. Because remember, this is my coat of arms, this is my wife's, this would probably be my son's, or some sort of denotion of the house itself. Maybe all of my servants would have this. Because while we do look at stuff like this and think, oh, look at this beautiful heraldry, this is not the intention of heraldry. Remember, I said it's for combat, and it's for to show on the battlefield who is who. So the tabard or the surcoat that a knight would wear would bear simply just this symbol. It wouldn't have the fancy mantle or the helmet. It would just simply have the escutcheon or the shield itself, with the fields sometimes taking up the entirety of the tabard to really show it off. But it was just a real quick, like, at a glance, there it is, I get it, I see it. So hopefully now you've learned more about how the coat of arms really work. Was I going to say something else about this? Oh yeah, let's put it all together. Oh shit, I opened Photoshop. Crap. So the reason I brought this up is because when we take a look at dynasties in Crusader Kings 3, God, stop it. Close that. In Crusader Kings 3, we see, okay, Oakville, this is my dynasty, and this is the main primary house. Well, we also have cadet houses, which are the combination of the quote-unquote heraldry or coat of arms, as it were, of one house and another in the quartering fashion. It's the same everywhere in the game that I've seen. Maybe you guys have seen a different one, but it seems that every time you do a cadet house, it does the quartering tradition of the two houses. So if we take a look here, De Falkenberg, I think we can look at parents. Yeah, he's the creator of it. Her original one was the House of Normandy, and his original one was, well, his original one was de Hauteville. So it's really interesting how they've done this for Crusader Kings 3. They try to just kind of simplify it and say, hey, we'll just have the standard coat of arms, and then we'll quarter it if they decide to do a cadet house. Like, I wonder if this one has any. This has some cadet houses. So this is the founding house, and this is the cadet house. So an interesting way to kind of see those armorial traditions brought into Crusader Kings 3, because it is such a huge part of medieval identity. It's the same thing when we look at samurai, right? The samurai have those little flags on their back as to denote who's who on the battlefield, because their armor and armaments looked very similar. But that is your history lesson for today. All right. I missed a lot of comments. What's up? What's up, Jason Pierce? How's the Valandian Bannerlord Troop Guide coming? It's not. I have to work on it. I'm sorry. Oh, David Raymond, that's good to know. David Raynow said, in CK3, it's a mix between your dynasty coat and the main title you hold. Interesting. That would make sense. As to why we saw my parent, who is my sibling, that's Ducomfrey, why we saw this House Falkenberg had House Normandy's chief title was King of England. So that's interesting. Oh, que bonita. Hola, Des. What if the son got married? Wouldn't it become a mess real quick? Legolas, you could still just change the coat of arms to really whatever you wanted. I was just giving you guys an example of what often happens in marriages for the servants more so than anything. Yeah, exactly. Like Crisp said, like the son could go, okay, I want to be born and I have to change my coat of arms. Well, I'm going to just swap the band on this. It's now going to be, rather than sinister, it's going to go the opposite, or well, not Dexter, but the opposite. So let's take a look in a book, Reading Rainbow, my bros. So, last episode, we swapped our thing over here, our capital. Come on, absolutely, man. Glad I could help you out. We swapped our capital over to Palermo, and Pandolf is set to inherit quite a bit. I'm not too old, but I'm getting there. And my hunchback sons shall continue my hunched legacy. Does he already have a hunchback? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't have a hunchback kid. Thank God. Paris, what's up, man? $10 donation from Big Daddy Paris. Hello, how are you? Currently playing Crusader Kings 2, being the last Lombard ruler trying to ward off those poaching Oatvilles. Currently deciding whether to buy CK3 or Wasteland 3. Ooh, that's a hard decision. I went CK3, but I really do want to play Wasteland 3. For those of you guys who still haven't picked up CK3, you can purchase it in the link in my description. I talked to Fanatical, and they said that sale is going on until October 1st. So you have the whole month to purchase it like that. I guess people say get Game Pass. I've never used Game Pass. I don't really know how it works or what it does. Oh. Yeah, I've heard that. I have honestly heard that Wasteland 3 is amazing. I've heard it's what Fallout 3 should have been, as far as like an asymmetric or a isometrical RPG. What a lot of people have told me is they've played the game on Game Pass, loved it so much they bought it through my code. I'm like, ah, fuck, that's awesome. All right, so let's take a look at what we got going here. We can create the Duchy of Drakion, but we're not going to do that because then the Duchy title will pass to Tyrion. We want Pandolf to become the king, and then we will have him create the Duchy of Drakion. But yeah, Spoleto over here is Lombard, I believe. I think at this point, though, I've gotten rid of all the Lombards. I don't think there's any Lombard culture left. So we do have some claims I do want to take advantage of, because there is a mine I believe I can make over here. Yeah, this is such a sweet mine. Now the problem here, though, is this is part of a pretty... it's not that bad. He's pretty strong. So we do have our little holding here on Sicily. Or, I'm so sorry, on Drakion. I can try to push further into maybe Athens or up here, but I think grabbing this territory is going to be particularly huge because, like I said, this mine is... Look at this. This holding, plus 3 tax a month. This county, development growth plus 10% a month. The mines are super strong in this game. This is the Zontan Emirate. Which one is that? Nope. 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 You have to forge a claim. Brian said, Spartacus grabbed Tunis. If it is split in a week. Like over here? I'm surprised. I thought I could have gotten this through Holy War. Yeah, there we go. There's my claim. There's my claim. I don't have enough fame. So, or prestige. I have to increase my prestige a little bit. So we'll do that. Well, I guess we'll work internally for a scooch. Where's Palermo? Tax assessor building. I think we're building this right now. Oh, it's upgrades 400 is why. Regimental grounds. Increase levies, mansions. Let's upgrade the harbor to a trade port. Or no, to a fishing net weavers. That'll double development growth, which is nice. 7 done. I fold. We shall do this. So, last night I was working on, I'm playing as Prussia. Oh my gosh, is Prussia gone? Oof. Yeah, Prussia's gone. I was playing as Prussia, because a lot of people have said, hey, I need to learn how to go from tribal to feudal. And it is not easy playing as Prussia, man. I'm trying to find a good tribal 1066 start. And it's kind of hard because tribal at 1066 is more difficult than at 867. Yes, Paris, they do. There is an election in the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, so what am I doing? What's my court doing? You're working on control. You're working on development in Salerno. Or no, where? What are you doing? Racusa? Oh, there it is. I didn't find the symbol. You are converting faith over there. That's fine. Good. And she's helping me with patronage because she's such a good wife, you know? The reason I went with um 1066 is because if you're tribal in 1066, you usually only need 1 to 3 innovations to move up to the next. Ooh. You Pavlos won against Countess Anosh of Skopje in the war against the tyranny of Dude Nicopolis. Did he just expand our lands? See, that's the cool thing about having a particularly good. Oh no, he didn't. I thought this was our guy. I was gonna say a particularly good vassal can really, if you let them, can really go to town and get some good territory for you. I am a little worried about him doing such things. So, if you go over to your court, look at my little bro, my little my little dwarf physician, like uh-oh. As I step over the threshold to my court physician Eustasios' office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of an autopsy report is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I'm as likely to cure my patients as I am to kill them outright. Let me have a look. Ooh, that's 80% chance to increase his learning by 2. Pretty solid for our lovely dwarf. I will buy a better translation. I don't want to do that. Oh, but he does get a... I think maybe I'd go with this. Because my goal here today is to make a... holy order, guys. I want to make a holy order. And I also want to do a video on it. So... I would like to do that. Oh, Darth, that's rough. Hey, Darth, were you playing Mordhau last night? This holy order shit's gonna take a long time. I need 365. I am stupid because I was saving money and I built something and I should not have done that. In fact, if I could even... Let me try something. I'm going to see if this works. Ask for gold. He'll lose some opinion of me. This might work. I got a trick up my sleeve. Alright, so he gave me some gold. Ooh. Take that, Pope. Uh-oh. Take that, me. Jesus. Guys, pump up those likes. Turn it blue. I need y'all to be pressing them thumbs for me. Interesting. I would do there, if anything. So we need to get 60 opinion with the Pope. That would not help. Whoa, they take a city off of me? What do you mean, Grouch? Help me out with what you just said. Leased out as the Holy Order's headquarters. So it's no longer part of my domain, is that what you're saying? So I get, so you guys are saying they take control of it, but they govern it, right? So it's still, oh, it operates as an independent vassal. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't think I can do that. Because this is a castle holding. Yeah, it can only be a city. Where's that city? So let's see, taxes here is, why is this low? Not low, county control, sons of bitches. Okay, so 1.6, 1.8, 1.7, 2.2. So if anything, I would probably give them this city. Because it's the lowest taxed city or lowest taxes and levies amount from a city that I'm getting. So I wouldn't want to hurt myself too bad. And what is it to make a holy order? How much money? 500, so I have $134 of fund money. Well, Darth, the problem with that is constructing a city takes 5 years and 500 gold. If I give him this city, is going to leave my line of succession anyway. Let me see. Let's take a look. It only had personal domains, I think, is the option. Holy orders, found a holy order. Change the headquarters. Oh, where's this? Oh, yeah, up here. Oh, because these are part of my domain still. So Matt, this one. So this one's 1.3, this one's 1.28. I could probably do that. Uh-oh. No, Bernardo's died. King Bernardo. Damn, he was a strong ally. That sucks. Okay, all right, Ephraim. All right, Ephraim. Just stop trying to burn down the papacy. Call a hunt. Not a bad idea. Do lose some stress. My stress isn't that high though. But I increase my prestige, which I do need. Let's call a hunt. Who got their secret lab chair? Going to the top. Death and Floor, you got your secret lab chair, right? The woods truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the heart flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wears thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Drakian than picking roots and mushrooms. Guards, drive the rabble out of my hunting grounds. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Lose 50 gold. Gain. Ooh, I could do that though. Aided peasants. Yeah. For sure we'll do that one. A cannibal religion, literally eat him. I saw that article about it. For what, Jorian? Jorian? That is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the heart, another game for the journey back. Give me that prestige so I can do that war. Sardinians are our next stop, my bro. So, the closest point to that. Who are my allies? This guy. 1754. Oh, that's a truce. 1,000. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we're not going to be conquering Rome today. That is for sure, my guys. Ooh, what happened? Scholarly expertise. Why do I have zero opinion with my spouse? Born in culture. Why does she's my wife? Like I thought I befriended her. New church is established. County of Antiparna gained religious construction. Ooh, nice. Dude, my chaplain I got is a pretty sweet chaplain here. He's older, which is kind of, you know, worrisome, but it is what it is. Ooh, the grouch with the important question, are people from Sardinia called sardines? Yeah, you can reform the Roman Empire. That's just pretty fucking awesome. Okay, so let's take a look. Nope. So, we can do this. We can declare this war for our claim here. Who is his ally? We should be fine. Your glory is widely known, my liege. People come from far and wide to see you drinking tea on your front porch with your tits. Yeah, I'm sticking with that, guys. Let's, I would like to do... Now, the reason I want to do a holy war is that if I do this as a claim, then... And pause real quick. Then this gentleman becomes my... Oh, this guy becomes my vassal. And he's not a terrible vassal. But as a holy war, you replace them. All right, so let's do this war. Let's get us started off on the right foot or the wrong foot, depending on how you're looking at it. Save it up. Start it in. But this is going to be a really solid. The war has been declared. This guy's actually a pretty badass dude. He's a good knight too. He's a good knight too. What does he cost? Ugh. Now, I could probably call... Yeah, it's worth it, I think. Just call someone up on the thingy. Now, the unfortunate thing is Palermo is kind of on the coast here. So, it can get attacked easier, which I don't really like. Alright, so we got our ally joining in. His allies joined in. Aha! What is this? Hostile army. Already coming at me hot and ready. Going for Malta, huh? With 141 men? Good luck. Okay, so... where are his troops? I don't remember. Oh, good. Nice and far away. Fascination. I just discovered the Fascination hereditary rule. New fascination can be selected. Woo! That is huge, guys. So now we have got... so we're going to go for Royal Prerogative now. Could go for Chronicle Writing. Usually castability takes 7 years. What is this going to take? How long is this going to take? 15 years? I think we maybe go Chronicle Writing or Arched Saddles because discovered in 221 years. Oh, 14. This will take 3. This will take 15. Maybe we do this for the quick Chronicle Writing. I would like Armored Horsemen, but it's going to take me a long time to get there. But we can change now to Partition, which we're going to do in due time. We have to please my son yet again. Or my brother. I guess my nephew. But it's a matter of, do we go Royal Prerogative? It takes 15 years, and I'm older. So it's a matter of, am I going to live to 64? Do we get Chronicle Writing, which we'll for sure get? Yeah, Jordan, we're definitely going to do that. But I don't have the prestige to do it anyway. Oh, I can't explain how good that felt. My body cracked in places that it's never cracked before. Woo! Woo! Oh. Any thoughts on playing tall versus wide in this game so far? John, you can absolutely play tall. Absolutely, you can play tall. I think Party Elite's playing tall right now. Oh, Grouch, this is absolutely a friendly stream. Yeah, I think so, John. I'm not sure, though. I will switch up Royal Prerogative. Yeah, Party Elite's doing tall, I think. I'm not sure what Lionheart and Havoc are doing. Yes, Black Bolt. Yes, that can definitely happen. Okay, so let's try and... where is that hostile army going? Army. Well, I guess we'll go. See, the problem is it costs money to go to and from locations, so... we just gotta kind of be hard and fast here. His wife. Where's their capital? All the way over there. What's this? Ally army. Nice. Well, I guess we'll go for the capital. Jesus, look how much money it's costing just to like disembark all this time. Oh no. Oh crap. So what's happening is I'm going to disembark right on top of this army. Oh, that's fine. They're fighting, so I guess we can just kind of march right through, I suppose. Oh, okay, good. I've been studying the ancient religious text and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my is the year 2020? By my calculations, we are less than a century away. However, my Archbishop, Sergiu, urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the clergy and avoid panic. What if your calculations are wrong? There's definitely attrition that's going to happen. I noticed that. This will result in 194 casualties. This will result in 194. So maybe we... Oh. They're not at my... Good. Okay, let's see what they say. Everyone deserves to know the truth. Okay. Nope. Oh. We can spare that. The Hunchback Empire. Well, Grouch, you also do get a penalty here. Okay, I think maybe we go down a path of zealousness. And this will just, it'll just help when it comes to the creating of the order. Or this will just get us lifestyle experience. This will give us 25 learning lifestyle experience. Basically, it's asking me, do I want to spend 75 prestige to convert it to 250 piety, sorry. And gain some opinion of, what's his level at with me? He's already pretty sterling, as it were. Consult with more priests. I think I might do that. How much more? I barely need any. In fact, I need 25 exactly. I think I already have Zealot. I guess I don't. Well, let's go with this. My lifestyle boost though is like, we're already going to level up no matter which option we choose. We can decide which one to go from through here. I'm probably going to do plant cultivation because it's huge. All right, this is my new wife because my other wife died. My beautiful, awesome wife died. All right, let's go with the zealousness. I feel like the zealot would create the order, you know? Okay, let's go with the development and county efficiency. I like that a lot. Oh, increased development and county efficiency. Ah, the one that the actual counselor does. We'll deal with it. Hey, Seraphim, how are you, man? And yes, I did. He was really, really stoked on those suggestions. So thank you very much, man. Seraphim gave me 2 really awesome suggestions. I'll read them out to you guys. They're really cool. Because I have a video going out tomorrow that is going to cover like top 7 best campaigns to start in Crusader Kings 3. And they're just campaigns that I find very fun. But he heard that and he said like, hey, here's mine. And what is your emphasis again here? He's a medieval historian specialized on history of all Andalus and of medieval Portugal. So he knows his shit. So here are his two suggestions, and they're really cool here. One would be Duke of Portugal Nuno, which is vassal to the king of Galicia Garcia on the Iberian Peninsula. Why is it cool? Because you have a decision to create the Kingdom of Portugal, which is not a present kingdom during the start of 1066. It's quite challenging to create it, at least for a person who never played CK like me. You need to get independent from the king of Galicia, and Galicia, and then what was it? Galicia? What the hell? Galicia. And then you have to have Holy War 2 Haifa kingdoms, duchies. But afterwards, you create your own culture, Portuguese, converting almost all your current territories into that culture, which is pretty amazing. Then you can still interact with the other Iberian kingdoms, like uniting Leon, Castile, so on and so forth. And then the second one, yes, is would be Emir Yusuf ibn Tashufin of Marrakesh, which is vassal to the Emir al-Umara of the Almoravid Emirate. This one starts with a pressed claim towards the Almoravid Emirate, and it's historically who defeated King Alfonso IV of Castile at the Battle of Zalaca and got over the Muslim factions on the Iberian Peninsula. So, like, Galicia. Okay, I got you. All right. And it's funny because I actually know Spanish, so now I'm an asshole. Populvar, nope. My preference is 1066. I just, you're further along in development. You've dealt with a lot of the tribal innovations. You don't have to worry about it as much. But those are really awesome suggestions, Seraphim. Thank you very much, man. Party was pretty stoked on them. So let's try and get this neutral. Enemy army's fleeing. Uh-oh. This fat enemy army. Well, if we take their capital, that'll help us out. A scandal. My daughter-in-law, Elizabeth, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought her husband, Tyrion, was the father of the child. Now it's become clear that the real father-to-be is none other than Marinau. Ooh, shit. Now everyone knows. So things are going to get spicy here. They're taking back this location. Or I guess they're not. Oh, whatever. We're sacking this territory. And this is important because if we can successfully get this siege done, we might be able to capture people of his family, which could do it. Admiral General, we're going to find out together, my man. Uh-oh. God, that guy's not swayed. Son of a bitch. I try to. So, Apulia, what did you make? Look at that little... That is an interesting cadet branch. With the motto, I will. Learn at the job perk. Let me take a look at the perk for you. Find a character, all. Learn at the job? At job? I got, with one of my kings in Portugal, the learn at the job perk from the learning... Oh, this is a learning lifestyle perk. Let me look at that. Oh man, even in the game it's telling you to wash your fucking hands. Oh, learn on the job. 20% of counters' primary skills. Ooh, that's actually stupid good. I suggest some to you if you haven't watched these already. Arthur Dafo's Suggest Away, man. That is huge. I like that. There are some lifestyle perks that are so good. Yeah, CA, please nerf. So they're still up there. I've almost finished sieging their capital. Are they on my capital or something? Like, where are they? Alright. Okay, daughter-in-law. Might as well help out over here. About this major scholarly expertise. There it is. Boom! Open and shut case, Johnson. So let's take a look at this. Nothing is contributing to the war score as far as prisoners go. So we're going to deal with the prisoners now because I believe I have... Oh, shit. Isn't this your wife, dude? Move to house arrest for one. Oh, this is the wife. This is the wife. Yeah, so he'll give me 25. And if I don't do this now and I complete the war, she'll just get released because he's my vassal now. So we'll ransom that. Might as well get a weak favor on him. And negotiate release. Who is she? She is, interesting, okay. So we can just demand the conversion. I think that's like, it's so dirty. Like, yeah, I'm gonna convert you, then release you. Like, it reminds me of stuff from like, what's it called? And I know that happened a lot in medieval times, but like Last Kingdom, where it's like, yeah, we'll release him, but we have to convert him first. I'm like, don't. Like, all those shows do a really good job of painting the quote-unquote Danes in this super romantic, over-the-top, positive light, and all of the quote-unquote Saxons in this religion is evil, military might type thing, where it's like, you'll convert to Christianity and you will like it. I assume the right of prima nocte. Like, it's always such a weird thing that they do when it comes to, like, Vikings is a good example, or again, Last Kingdom, where they do that. Yeah, she does have a lot of claims. So, got a lot of claims. Recruit. I don't want to recruit in my court, though. Admiral General, thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate that. William Scott, what's up, brother? Baseball fan Dan, that's a damn shame. So who's this guy? So it's his daughter-in-law. Is that the primary spouse? That's the primary spouse's wife. So this is the future heirs, or this is the primary heir's wife, and he's 49 in good health. The great pox. Man, do I really want to do this? I feel like it's so dirty to do this. I mean, I want all of Sardinia here. Does she have any claims to... Where's this? God, she's got terrible traits, man. Look at this. pothead and everything. Alright, so what are your claims? Alright, that's over there. Over there. Marrakesh. Damn, she got a massive claim down there. A whole entire region. And the Grand Emirate? Damn. That is huge, dude. Well, the biggest problem here is that Sardinia is also ruled by the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, but I'm not looking to expand this direction, so I just think I'm going to gain a hook from her. Negotiate the release. I could recruit her and try and leverage these claims, but I'd rather not, to be totally honest. I'd rather just kind of... I'd rather just let it do its own thing. We'll negotiate that release. And I ransomed you already, and I ransomed you already, so that'll give us some good money. We'll get those to pass through. The Holy Roman Empire, I'm surprised it hasn't collapsed yet. It had a little bit of a collapse. Okay. And that's done. Oh. There we go. Now enforce the demands. We have gained fame! So. What to me? Why am I above my limit? And disband all our armies. Good. Where's taking siege? Where are you guys off to? The Duchy of Gabes. Attackers against. Oh, all right. Well. Have fun. This is not looking too good for you, but... What's up, Tom? How are you? Okay, so let me think of it. I need 500 gold. Right? Holy orders. Found a holy order. 500 gold, 1,000 piety. He needs to be at more opinion of me. If I give him 375, that'll put me at 212. Oh, well, welcome aboard. Is this your first time watching me stream live? We can't ask the Pope for money because we just recently did, and we're just disgustingly rich, to be honest. We're above our domain limits, though. So where did we get a domain increase? Oh, because, yeah, yeah, duh, naturally. Do you want this? Well... maybe I don't. Poplavar, this will be my first time making an order, so it'll be fun to see what happens. So what is happening in succession? Who is getting this? Okay, the county of Cagliari is going to Pandolf anyway. Dude, Pandolf is just going to be just disgusting. I think I'll grant this to Pandolf now, because I'm not going to get any benefit of it. Although I do really want this, because this will give me a disgusting amount of taxes. Look, this is minus 60% and it's still giving me 2. Some low county control. Maybe we need to boost that county control. Give me that county control. I'm not sure, Jorian. Okay. Host a feast! It's gonna cost me money. But it doesn't increase my vassal's opinion of me. Not touch it yet. Can imprison criminals. Who's it? Who are you? What are you? What did you do? You got some money! Who are you? You're just a guy? Ah, you're the brother. Well. I mean, because you can imprison them and take their money, basically. Countess Giovanna of Bonsa. Oof! Oof! You know how much I love to expand my lands in Greece, guys. I mean, you better not get wounded over there, little bro. You're my son. You're not a combatant. Scaring me. But if they beat this before it goes to the late battle phase, they kill the army outright. And just like that, they won. Huh. That shouldn't be able to flee. Okay, let me pause real quick to take a look. So what can we do here? I don't want that. We can actually remove this from the list. Let me close some of these. We're never going to create that duchy. We're not going to imprison these criminals. We're not going to declare war on the papacy. Although I would love the county of Benevento, I'm not going to go to war with the papacy and see that kind of might unfold. So unfortunately not. Sulamite Empire, Emirate. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do... Ooh, we might do this. It's because we can seize the duchy here of Sardinia. So this is something that actually could happen. So we'll keep this one on our list. What one was it? That was this one. Yeah, they're already doing that one. I mean, I could take back Joffre, but not about that. I'm ready. Okay, I'm okay with not getting that either. So we have two big war targets here. So I could go up this direction and expand northward a little bit more into these lands. The whole duchy. Probably do Strip County. But if anything, I would want to kind of continue to solidify this. Now, here's my problem. I want this bishopric as something that provides me directly with taxes. I could give... See, like, look at this as a point of comparison. Domains. Where's Salerno? I can give the county of Salerno right now, which would give me 1.7 taxes and 380 levies at max, because it has max control. I can give that to my son that's going to inherit to Tyrion. And if I take a look at this location is going to give me 2.2 taxes already. But I don't really understand how it works with this. So I have to go to the specific vassal. Because it's not me that's going to have this territory. I'm just worried about how the money comes here. If it doesn't matter, I should just give this to my son that's going to inherit everything anyway. Right, I know I can't hold them. I get that, but I'm saying, like, I don't understand. I'm trying to find where the money comes in from that, at what point. So church holdings. Okay, so temples in your domain, 2 point. Temples in the Kingdom of Sicily, 0.3. But what percentage goes into me? So yeah, I get it. This is 2.2. And he's got all these bishoprics. Where is his... I thought there was a theocratic thing on here that showed me him. Does it make sense what I'm trying to do? So basically, you think it's like 30 or 40%? Okay. Because, okay, I know that I'm getting 10%. This guy's contributing 10% of his total land's taxes to me. And that's what I'm trying to find for the bishoprics that this guy is in control of. Interesting. Yeah, it just says church holdings, and that's it. Visit Lake around temples under control. Temples in your domain. Now I wonder where the increase on this is, Grouch. Accomplished translator, earthly favors, long reign, trusting, same faith, personal diplomacy. Maybe it's right here. Aha, your realm priest endorses you. Taxes plus 3.2 a month, and he gives me 1,000 levies. Since your tribute is +1 or greater, you gain levies and taxes for his church holdings. I wonder if this... Hey, Shazep, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in ages, man. Okay. So that gives us a good idea of what's going on. Oh, she can definitely educate a child. Why don't you... Why don't you do my granddaughter, Luigia? Virtually challenged. So take a look at our Archbishop. It's this right here. Realm Priest endorses you, plus 3.2 taxes a month. So, I'm better off giving this to my son, probably. Since I'm not going to get any benefit of it. And my son will... Excuse me. And he's going to inherit this land anyway. I agree with you, Grouch. It's surprising how much it doesn't. So we'll give this to Prince. I can't give it to him because he is not... Wait, what? Prince Tyrion's not inheriting this, so I shouldn't be able to give it to him. Interesting. So we'll grant this to Pandolf. I think that's the best route. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I capture all this land before the end, we have not yet outpost. We have to get this guy in positive of us first. And it's going to cost us 500 prestige. Maybe we do this. Host a feast! The reason I haven't hosted a feast yet, Chris was getting mad. Okay, back to this. Sorry. So here's my situation, because this is why I'm paused. Although I'll just unpause. Doesn't matter. I need money because I want to make our holy order. Now I can't do this because the Pope also needs 60 opinion of me, which is rough and tumble. I'm trying to sway him. It's going to take me 19 more months, and it's not going too well. He'll support schemes. Does that help out? Nope, 20%. Finish Hyman or finish him. I don't have enough prestige yet. We can't go on a pilgrimage for another 9 years, what it looks like. Your neighbor probably was one against the Holy War and Latium. Okay, so we finally finished that war. You know what I should have done? Dude, look how much money he has. Is joined his war. Give him a boy to educate. That's not a bad idea. Offer a ward. You shall have the bastard son, Pope. What culture is he? He's Italian. What culture is he? Sicilian? No. Keep him as is, buddy. So, yeah. Help teach the bastard. Feast will increase the vassal's opinion, which is nice. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll send the invitations, do the feast. Okay, good. That increased it not at all. Personal diplomacy, request your goals. A feast! A cheery situation! The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies. The mood is bright and spirits are high at the feast. Welcome, friends. Welcome to my bustling feast. Why didn't this go up? Shazab, I'm glad you're enjoying them, man. And I'm sorry. I'm a little worried about this. Let me save this and try, because so here's my reasoning right now. When it comes to giving away this domain, why don't I just create this duchy, give the domain to whoever's going to inherit the duchy, and then create this duchy and give it to their, like, you know, keep their duchy separate. The kingdom will still be overall. As a plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal mayor Clemenza goes on and on about military strategies. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, my lord? Does she even have military skill? No. Please go on. Had an interesting conversation. Diplomacy and learning. Why don't we talk about you instead, from your friendship with Mayor Clemenza? I don't really see the point of that. Although friendship is not bad. But learning and diplomacy would be pretty huge for me, because it just helps me out even more. No, please go on. Do go on. The wrong holder modifier? What do you mean? No problem, Yan. The Grouch, what do you mean by that exactly? My inner border's clean? Laudable effort. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Prince Pandolf approaches Ermentrude and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast! All my compliments to the hosts! Yes, I have done a great job, haven't I? Queen Ermentrude loses an opinion. Ermentrude deserves all the credit. Just because you're arrogant, she gains the opinion, but household efforts. Direct vassal opinion +5, courtier and guest +10. Ooh. Although I do need prestige. Okay, +150. That's going to be up at 400. And I do need to change from Confederate partition to partition. Maybe I just kind of sabotage old Ermi here. I don't want to have more heirs though, Sean. What's up, Earl? How are you? Let me see what you're saying. Well, if you have a duke under you and he has a bunch of counts under him, miles away, not de jure at all, they will pay him less and he will in turn pay you less. Ah. Jesus, Chris. Ooh, shit, sorry. Okay, yeah, I think we go with... So we're going to get an opinion with everyone already, but Mark Hamill here, we just need 15 on him, and Duke Richard's almost up there. We just need the 500 for partition, and this is going to put us at 400, which is pretty crucial, I think. So let's go with insulting my wife. It's something every man does, right? Sooner or later during their marriage. That's an interesting notion, Grouch. I did not know that. So you're saying the further they are from their de jure title, the less they pay? And that's kind of what I'm trying to do is try to give these guys their titles and have them be not overlapping each other. Ha ha ha, what is this? With everyone headed for their respective homes, I'm proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife to thank much for the success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. You gain 150 more, you gain Eager Reveler. Ooh! She gains 20 opinion of me, and the feast ends. Wabam! Oh, I see what you're saying, because I'm not the rightful liege. Is that what you're talking about, Grouch? Yes. Yes. I think we get this done. We get this out of the way. I'm going to save this as a point of reference for any video I need. Succession change. I have so many saved games, and I got to clean them up a little bit. Like, but I use these as points for videos, so you can see, like, domains, de jure claims, murder and war, dynasty renown, pre-Greek. What's up, Sam Robinson? How are you? County Calgary has risen up in peasant rabble. Little bastards. Okay, so let's... They probably won't like this. But... change the laws. I'd love to go to high partition, but we can't. Okay. Sway, Italian culture. A commoner of Italian heritage has been accosted in the streets of Palermo over some minor offense. By making a statement in their defense, I could perhaps convince King Bishop Stephanus of the papacy, the equally Italian of my good character, but I might risk alienating my Sicilian peers. The Italians are good people. It's a 40% chance. The sayings of our superior moral fiber. Well, we're going to go with that because I don't want to dip lower, and it's only a 40% chance this will even happen. Okay, so that's disbanded. I was invited to too many feasts? That's awesome. Okay, so here's what I just don't know if I want to... Ugh. I don't know if I should hand this over to Pandolf or to Tyrion. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Because if I give it to Pandolf, I will probably... Like, my goal here is, if I can get most of Sardinia through this holy war, I should be able to create the duchy. And if I create both the duchy here and in Drakion, I will probably be able to give those inheritances away properly. Sicily right now is going to go to Pandolf. So will all this and all this. How's this going? Chronicle Writing is 5 years away. That's good. Cool decisions. The biggest reason that we want to do this is because we have Devoted Servant. That's a pretty high piety. So I want to do that. What is he at? 21? Oh, come on, man. We're swaying him. How much longer is this sway going to be? 20 months? 13 months? So that's chance is only 20%. Yeah, Bob? You're so needy today. Aren't you? You're so pretty, though. You got eye boogers. Little eye boogers. Get those out of there. Here, ooh, there's a peasant uprising, huh? You're so pretty. You're so pretty. How's this war going down here? Oh, not too well. Oh no, he's winning. It's not. It's about to be pretty brutal, though. I think this is a holy war. Yeah, holy war. So that means all these guys can jump in against him. It's not gonna go. Fuck, that's not good. That's my my marshal, which is preventing me essentially from having another holy war. Let me do. There's a good guy in this court. Yeah, we'll recruit him. How much? 60. We'll get it back in time. I'm not too worried about it. But he'll be a good commander to have. Did you just plop down a bit? Little horse. Forbid that guy from going. Yes, the skills of the parents play the role, Spicy. Badass Grecian demand conversion. Convert to Catholicism. You badass. Nice. Okay. Got the Greek over there. So let me see here. We can ask our faith for gold, but I don't want to do that. I want to try and stop. Turbo, I can hear you meowing from up here. I fed you like an hour ago, bro. A fat cat. Such a fat little cat. Wow. Oh, these guys are really beat up. This might be a really good opportunity, to be honest. Because we can declare it on the duchy, and it would cost us damn near nothing. Oof. I have not, Seraphim. How many you need? Okay, so if this is the Duchy. Oh, this is the Kingdom of Sardinia. Duchy of Sardinia. So we need 3. So if I get those 2, I can create the Duchy title. Maybe we do. Oh, okay. Toodles, bro. We're outposts. We're trying to do it for our Holy Order, but we need so much for this guy. We could send a gift, 375. Would increase it by 54. Maybe we do that. I feel like getting money is going to be the fastest thing to do, and maybe we'll be able to get some people we can ransom. Because he has to have at least 60 opinion of us. Yeah, at least 60. Des, stop. A notable guest has arrived. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think we should do this. Especially since they're so weak right now. And just basically smash these 2 out as fast as possible. We'll get, like, damn near nothing from, like, sieging these, but... You failed in this war. Where are you? 49%. You better get that damn Holy War going, brother. Yeah, Miko, we're struggling. Calm down, Turbo. Cat, if you guys can hear him, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's do this. Saving it again. Holy Wars can, like I said, they can get spicy because you're basically creating a situation wherein you're, everyone that is of... Oh, my claims, huh? I think a Holy War would be better, though. Because by doing it, I replace everyone. I did not try that trick. I think my bishop right now is... You know, so, who said that? Do you have your bishop on an improving relation with the clergy? You know, Grouch, I didn't know that was a thing. In 21 months, I'll have him do that, though. Oh, no! Well, I lost my last alliance. I've got no more children to marry into alliances now, which is shit. Well, let's just see how this war goes. So get for the duchy. Declare this war. He's already there. Raise my armies up. He'll go there when he finishes mustering in 17 days. Uh-oh. Way too worried about you. Oops, it should be paused. A lovely bunch of music. Yeah, I have her on support schemes. He's doing domestic affairs. I could have him on foreign affairs. Nice. Nice. Your neighbor Countess Devesa has won against Savannah. What does that do? So, I think your neighbor, Countess, has won against this count in the claim on the county of... okay, so that could actually help me out. Got that. Take this. I mean, I could just go balls out for their capital, which probably what I should do, to be honest. Uh-oh. 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 King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Do no more than what is necessary. A safe treatment might lessen symptom temporarily and has few risks. You gain the trait ill. Well, I'm not leading anything. It's too late for caution, which treatment may have outcomes, but also lead to worsened symptoms or permanent injuries. Leave me be. Without treatment, nature takes its course. So, I've had this happen before. I use this as a context clue to get an idea of which one of these to take. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable treatments. So, do no more than what is necessary. Seems like the best route right now. Because I've seen them say, like, we need to work on this stat, which is like okay, it's too late for caution, go that route. What do you guys think? I think that do no more than what is necessary is probably the best way to go right now. Thalamus is just saying, you're dead, bro. Republic Rising, it is very high, but it's not that bad. So he's a physician with 20 learning, so we should be okay. So do no more than what is necessary. A little brighter. Eustasios insisted that my humors were out of balance. The best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. After consulting the astronomical charts, he just... just fucking crazy. He decided that I should be bled from my armpits and temples. The bloodletting turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Excellent work. Having to get reduced disease symptoms. Health, huge boost. Border Collie's not wrong. Like when he was all sick, like he actually now starts to look like a hunchback. It's funny too, because look at this. If you guys take a look at these characters, so that's a dwarf. Well, here's just a normal character. They're a little bit taller. And if I find a character that's got giant, look at them in the. See, he's like huge. He's out of frame. It's kind of. Oh, hold on. Webcam off. You see how he's like out of frame? He's gigantic. Whereas, let's see. This guy's just normal, and the dwarf is even smaller. So like they actually have a representation in the game, which is cool. But I just didn't like for Hunchback. It's just there. David Renau, sometimes you get the Mask of Doom from it too, the Dr. Doom mask. Okay, war siege 1. Enemies left the war, which is good. Good. Albino looks scary, man. Because they don't make him look like a normal albino person. They make him look like a zombie in this game. Pushing through this. Scholar, God, she's so good. Alright, so we've gotten that. Okay, guess we got to go all the way out here. and take this. Barcelona, and I'm Kingdom of Aragona and Duchy of Valencia, and I have peasant revolts every 2 years, and it's taking so long to convert and change them. Do the control one. That might help. Increasing vassal opinion sometimes helps. Fresh converts volunteer. This guy's crushing it over here. Aha! My old self. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I'm glad to be well again. Me too, my bro. This guy's not doing too well. You gotta get out of that, man. Fate smiled upon me with breath. Abhorrent witch to her grave. I think she was my rival. I don't know why I have this. Not one day too soon. Oh, your rival Mary has died. Haha! Gotcha. I did just disembark, so this is kind of risky, to be honest. But crush that army out. So I just realized that gotta not be stupid about this. If I land right here, I'm immediately getting the disembark thing. So we're going to land here and march down on land. Of course he's not swayed. Why would he be swayed? No one's ever swayed with me. 22. 11 months left. Hopefully I can get that done in time. I'm just a little worried that I'm gonna, like, die or something. It has come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Rome, the capital of King Bishop Stephanos. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. Lose 50... Ooh, we're losing a lot of money now, actually. I look at that. Wasting game some progress. Well, let's just do it. Well, it doesn't give him immediate... No, it's not worth it. It's just going to gain progress, making it complete quicker, but it's still a 20% chance. Some of these will give you, like, raw opinion bonuses. Nah, it's not worth it. Screw it. Okay, so this disembarkation lasts for 22 days. Alright. We're going to take a little attrition, but that's okay. No! Richard! Is he dead? Yeah, Richard just died. The Duke of Calabria. But that's okay, because we got some pretty big badass marshals over here that we can sub in. Now, I do have a vassal I could put in here. No, Duke Jordan, you're fine where you are. Mabel is good. I think we're going to put in this dude. Who would be a good marshal? Pandolf does want a seat, but he can go suck a suck. Duchess, you don't deserve anything right now. You're just not good. I gotta pause because I just realized some stuff's going on. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go with my knight and general and commander. Although this guy's pretty good too. The 20 will be nice. It'll help out with that as well. I wonder if he... Oh no, don't do any of what that said to do. Don't do it. There. Got that. So let's do... So who are our prisoners? You need to be... You're... Pause it, son of a bitch. This guy's about to die. So, if I can... Cha-ching! We want that. But does it affect our war situation? It does not. 0%, which is good. So all these characters can be ransomed out. $100 for her. $100 for her. Done. You just give me a weak hook. You're in a dungeon. You're a little kid. Go, leave me alone. Okay, got that one. Oh, that's that guy. It's perk. Ugh. Learning per level devotion +2. That's pretty good because we have a pretty good learning level. We're going to do that because we have a lot of different cultures going on right now. Because I want to get learn on the job. I think that's pretty sweet. I'm trying to... Come on, happen. Come on. There we go. And you... Well, I'll take it. 37's better than nothing. You're the spouse of... Ooh. Ooh, I could just hold on to her. Maybe I just hold on to her. That's his wife. Yeah, I could do that. Hold on to her and ransom her at a later time for more money. And then just end this. What's up, Big Sarge? I am debating. I am master debating. Yeah, that should be fine, right? That's how that works. I keep her. That's the wife of the leader down there. And I can ransom her at a later time. I think that's probably the best way to go. Nexamar, what are you asking? Nexamar, what are you asking me about? Have you ever played as an Islamic, Norse, Coptic, or Orthodox faction? Sean, yes. I'm currently playing as Abyssinia in my personal alone time campaign. And I'm loving it. Abyssinia might be one of my favorite campaigns. The war is at 100%, but sometimes when you... So the first person that we ransomed was one of these guys' wives. But we should be good to go. Let's just go with it. And we'll ransom her later. That's right. My personal alone time. And you go, little tiny child. You poor tiny cleft hoof child thing. And disband my armies. Damn right you'll accept, you tiny child who I now have a hook upon. Alright, so we have some situations going on here. And let's see how we can make this work. So let's save. Let me use the restroom real quick. I have to pee so bad. And we'll work out how this duchy will work with our succession. Okay. What? Okay, so let's look at this now. So now that we've got a lot of Sardinia, dude, look at this, look what we've become. Look at this empire that we are. We can try to make something of this because we do have to give away some of these duchies. Not duchies. We got to give away some of these domains. But I could create the Duchy of Sardinia, and I can create the Duchy of Drakian. And I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to go to who. So, how do we do this? Do we create both duchies, see how succession falls, or do I try to finagle this in some way or another? Because if we look at the realm succession right now, I could really just leave it all to Pandolf, to be honest. Well, next summer, I would make my sons the vassals. And that would hopefully mean that they don't get in a tizzy with each other, but I don't really know. I don't know what the best course of action is right now. I myself have 2 duchy titles, so each son's going to inherit 1 duchy title, and Pandolf is going to inherit the kingdom, because I've moved the kingdom to Sicily, the capital. So I'm not sure what we do here. Yeah, I agree with Ali on this. So we've saved. Let me just double check. Yeah, we've saved, right? This is, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Neximer. So let's just create it and see what happens. Can you even give them land they're not poised to inherit? You can't, but I think I can. So let's create these titles. And I'm gonna... We need the money to make our situation, but I'm gonna create both titles because I want to see what happens. So we'll create this title. And we're gonna create this title. And we should be over everything. The succession. Here's what happens now. So it looks like... Okay, so I would make Prince Tyrion. Grant this to Prince Tyrion. He becomes a vassal. I'm still over my domain limit. So we would then grant this to... No. I just give him the fucking title. There. Now, what I'm doing is I'm giving him the ducal title. I'm not giving him the counties there. So, what do you mean by that, Border Collie? So what I did was... I'll get an alliance with him. Prince Tyrion's contract. Because he's my son. Why can't I do that? Oh, he's already considering my alliance. Oh gosh, that's good to know. Yeah, I was over my ducal limit. I couldn't have any more duchy titles. Okay. Duchess of Elizabeth. Change his contract to high and high. Use a hook. Give him a sanction war. Or no, protected titles. So he won't ever do anything, but he's my son, so he loves me. Now, why can't I make... As a claimant. Okay. So this is the ideal way to go, right? I'm not like... I didn't do this wrong? So we have created... So we created two dukedoms, two duchy titles. This game is so cool. So we created these duchy titles, and succession will grant all of Sicily, well, I guess for the accession of the Duchy of Calabria, to Pandulf. And he will also get all of the de jure counties attached to it, and Prince Tyrion will receive Salerno and the county of Salerno. But Tyrion will retain the Duchy of Sardinia, and Pandulf will retain the Duchy of Dyrrhachium. Since he can only have 2 ducal titles, these will be his 2 ducal titles, and the Prince Tyrion will be my vassal as Prince Pandulf. So we did it right, guys? This is how we do things. Oh man, that is. I don't want to ask him for gold. Invite a claimant. I don't want to invite any claimants. Lawfully imprisoned. I don't want to do this. Who can we declare wars on, though? This Duchess we can declare war on. David Renau said, you should revoke the title of Medina because it's de jure, as I believe it is called. What is your ally? This measly bro? Who are my allies? So we could do a war on that, or a war on the county. And this would give us more progression up that way. I fucking love this game. Okay, so what were you saying? You should revoke the title of Medina. Is this someone in my court? Oh, Messina. So yeah, why would I want to revoke the title of Messina? Just finish the convert faith in county task. Perfect. Then let's you go to religious relations, please. I don't know. Let's take a look. You need to chill back there, Ninja. Revoking one picture. Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to understand here. Oh. So revoking this, I see what, okay, now I see what you're saying. So if I revoke the Duchy of Calabria, which I have got no claim to anymore, then the County of Messina, I get it, since, since the ducal title typically includes Messina. Ah. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. But I don't think I can revoke this. I've got no claim to the title. Retract the Countess. You're Orthodox? Yeah. Convert. Ugh. You are creating a shit show for me in here. Maybe we do this. Take her 6 months to find something here. So go to the... Oh, God. Let me... Oh. There we go. Retract back. One of Duchess Eleanor's vassals become your direct vassal instead. So let me save and let's try this out. Let's see what it does. I've never done this. Hey, Rainmar, what's up? Active vassal. Okay, so... But do I need to have a claim to Messina? Or what's the best way to do this? Devices. Stream with account. If mic and auxiliary audio... Oh, shit. Were you messaging me on this? Oh, let me check, man. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Indie Pride is streaming, so I'm going to help him with this question. All right, let me look, Indy. Audio setup. Calm down, Ninja, bro. This is your audio setup. That would be a problem on stream. Okay, so desktop audio. How much tyranny is too much tyranny? Words to live by, bros. What's wrong, Bailey? Did he swipe at you? Did he swipe at you, Bailey? Okay. What's wrong? So, should I try to fabricate a claim first, or, like, should I try to do something first? Like, I could fabricate a claim, I can... Fabricate a hook, I'm sorry. Fabricate a claim, though, on her. I can try to do something else. Would a hook, though, help? Would a hook, in this case, help Evolution? 90% chance of success. Oh god, it would take 4 years? Let me... Oh, Christ. Let me just see how this works. I want to see... We'll try to fabricate a hook, or discover a hook. But I want to see what happens when we press this button, so I understand it a little bit better. Retract a vassal. Countess of Messina. I mean, there's a third chance he'll just hate this. Some big hooks up. Meet you later, brother. Waiting for her to accept. How you doing, Surreal? Everybody, if you have not checked out Surreal Beliefs... Oh, shit, man. Okay, so... And she's getting all sorts of help. Okay, so... Just wanted to see how that works. So she just outright denies it. Gotcha, baseball. I understand now what you guys are saying. So let's then do this. Fabricate a hook. Fabricate a hook. Let's try and fabricate a hook. And... shall do this. Search for some secrets. Takes 6 months. And my domains are in good shape. Who wants me to go? It's Pandolf. I should probably grant these, shouldn't I? I want the money. Give me the money. 50. Let's wait until that gets to a full 100. Duke Hamlin is a jerk. Yeah, so special. Last lot. I'm glad I can help you out, dude. Glad I'm helping you, my man. Admiral General, I'm liking Apulia a lot. Imprison criminals. Uh-oh. Oh, Sardinia. There's so many damn criminals down here. You got a lot of money, Clemenza. Who are you of? Ooh. She's not the best mayor either. Dublin's a good one. Dublin's a really good one, I think. I could imprison her, then take her money. Mar, what's up, dude? Yeah, that happens, man. I hate when it, like, does not actually give... the proper situation. It doesn't give out the proper warnings to people like, hey, yeah, I've created there's a stream up. Nope. Not gonna do it. Emirate? I do not want Emirate. Byzantine Empire. County of Avalonos. Where is this? Oh ho! That is vastly superior to me. Whoa. Since we created the duchy title, I can now do that. Okay. Slowmids are no. No, I don't want that one either. How do I do this? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. I should be able to. What truce? Didn't usually usually it shows a truce on here. Maybe it's on my character that'll show the truce. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. How long until that truce ends? 116. So 2 more years. Okay. God, we're almost there. We're almost there. Call a hunt? It's not a terrible idea, but you'll have to wait. Okay. Don't care about the titles. Powerful vassals, they're always going to be clamoring. I don't want to... Well, maybe we do that one. No, Seraphim, we're not. We're just waiting a little bit longer on this. We're almost there. I think it's 50 or 60. Ah, 60. Damn it. Rage 53. So we should be able to last a little bit longer to get this, hopefully. The Pope is so close. We need 14 more opinion. Excuse me. We got it! We got it! The Pope's been swayed. Alright, let's knock this sway thing out now. We should probably work on our inner court, swaying them. Or where are my vassals? Duke Hemlin's just been a jerk, man. You've got a pretty big stuff, so let's try and... Okay. 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 Come here. Not you. Hungry? Oh, hungry? So we're going to stream for about a half hour more, guys. Give me just a second, though. I got to feed Ninja and Turbo because they are fiending right now. Here, hey. You, Bailey. Herbs. Here. Let me go feed this guy. I'll be right back. Okay. I didn't realize that I left the game unpaused. Whoopsies. I mean, that was going to happen whether I wanted it to or not. Yeah, Counselor died. He was a good steward, unfortunately, which sucks. And his brother might take over. The Pope passed away? No. No, you're a lying asshole. No. You scared the crap out of me, Mark. Like, no, 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 no. Well, I could put my son on the council, but I'm better off with this dude. And it's unfortunate too. But let's go with that. He's an architect, which is kind of cool. All right, what's up, Wandering Ronin? How are you, dude? Mar dropping a $5 donation after the heart attack he just dealt me. You jerk. Thank you very much, though, man. I appreciate it. In general, guys, thank you very much for your donations here today. We've gotten a couple, and I really do appreciate it. I was going to have a really badass costume for you guys. Like, this is a chainmail coif. Waff. This is a full-blown tabard. Bard, as it is sometimes called. But the arming cap and the gambeson are too big. So I have to switch over to... I had to get a smaller one ordered. Braddock, the reason I choose YouTube over Twitch is because all of my followers, or my subscribers, are on YouTube. I started on YouTube strictly doing VODs. So... in the future, maybe Twitch. And I do have a plan to do Twitch, but I think the majority of people want me on YouTube. I've talked to Lionheart about it. I do want to do Twitch because I get more money and I don't have to worry about as much stuff. But I don't know, man. It's kind of one of those, like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. 4 years in that, dude. That's ridiculous. We still need some money. We'll get 43. Doesn't seem to be going up very high, very fast. He's in prison still, dude. Like, that's just wild to me that this guy's still in prison. Health's fine right now, which is good. So if I get 43, that'll put me at 286. I need 500 to do this. We're almost there. I could ask for money. No, I could ask for money and he would give me 300, which would be enough. But his opinion would drop 20 of me. How hard would you have to think to remember the music that played when you plucked a loot in Ultima Online? Rich, just immediately cued in. I'm good. I know. What's harder is, Rich, try remembering when you played a drum. Because, dude, it was just like... Like, what the hell was that? I know Dawa... The Hawa. I think so. That's it. Sorry. $2 donation from Paris once more. Goodbye. Thanks for the stream, cute dog. Absolutely, man. And thank you very much for jumping in, man. I hope I helped out with some of your questions. Don't tell Lion. No, give him the Lion. If you've been following Lion for years, he deserves it. He's such a cool guy, man. Like, he did like a 1.5 hour phone call with me when I was like such a small channel at the time, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll help you out." Like, he's such a good dude. You too, Flesson. I'm doing well, man. My family's closer to all the situations going on. Not me as much, but we're all safe for now.
Will never fall.
Lionheart's a great guy, man. Well, it depends on the situation, Mar. So, Mar and Paris have both donated to me today through... no, I will not be... Do not listen to what that said. Why did it say that? Timers. That is stupid. So, the way that donations really work is... On YouTube, YouTube garnishes 30% of any super chat that you do. If you do a donation through Streamlabs, which is my link in the description, then... Oh god, what's this? Then I get 100% or 99% of the donation. If you become a member of the channel, I believe I get, like, it's $5 and I think I get $3 or $2, I can't remember. For Twitch, it depends on if you're an affiliate or a partner. A partner, you get more. Okay, while performing her duties as my spy master, Mabel has uncovered a secret held by my cousin, Guillermo. Oh, actually, this guy's Italian, so wouldn't it be like Giuliano? The ways in which he seeks pleasure is revolting for any decent man to even think of. And yet he is not merely willing, but eager. It feels so unnatural and sickening. No, it is unnatural and sickening. An offense against God. Ooh. Braddock with the €5 donation. Thank you very much, man. Divide et impera it is then. So you learn Guillermo Dragnon's deviant secret. Okay. Aha. Let's have the spy master though. Okay, so can I do anything with that though? Damsel de outgo. Hold a lot of hooks, man. Dude, look at all those hooks. Damn, I could use a hook for that. How old is Roger? Roger is 54. So he's chugging along. Pause. I guess I could go for a hook on this. I don't really... He'll accept, so we'll take the hook. Can't really do much with that. Evolution, it's this one. Golden obligations. So I could switch to this for monthly income bonuses, actually. Which wouldn't be terrible, but how far away... I wanted to get learned on the job. Faith opinion, which is pretty nice. We're going to hold off on calling that hunt. We need every penny we can get. Still 47. I think we should just ask this for money before this guy starts to lose too much. And he's in jail still, man. So let's just take what we can. I know we can get a... Oh, that just went up to 49. So his income per month must be 2. Yeah, 2 gold per month. So it doesn't seem necessarily worth it. Yeah, I think... A city or a castle, which one's more profitable? You do get 100% of the taxes from a castle, which is nice, but a city has the ability to produce more taxes total. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? What kind of go to the Duchy of Calabria? Uh-oh. Oh-ho! This is spicy. They're fighting against each other right now. Yeah, I can demand them to stop. But she might want, let me see. Kyle brought up a good point. The more castle holdings you want, lose far too much power. Oh. Scheme discovered. This is my plot to fabricate a claim on has been discovered while my involvement is not yet known. This will make it okay. So that's annoying. Kind of been foiled, so maybe we just kind of stop doing that. Give me this vassal. So this war finally resolved. Oh, different guy. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty... So this is for Countess Flandine's claim on the Duchy of Calabria. And she's got a better opinion of me, so maybe I want this to go through. Maybe I just let this happen. Right? But she's got a direct claim on this county. Rich, yes to everything you just asked. I mean, there's not much for me to cover right now in Total War Warhammer. Nothing's really going on. I mean, I can still... I'm still going to cover Warhammer 2, especially when that DLC comes out, but for right now, we're just having some fun, you know? Okay, so let's look here. They're at war, and... Seriously, Admiral General, I definitely do. They're at war. This is for Countess Flandine. Duke Peter's Court in Messina. So, this is for, I guess, her. She's unlanded. So it's for her claim. And this woman is essentially using this claim against the Duchy of Calabria. Now, if my goal is to retract this vassal from this ducal title, would I not want this to go through? Wouldn't I want this to kind of happen all the way? Because then at the same time of this happening, she has a better opinion of me than her. Hers is negative 49. Hers is 16. So if that goes through, then I would... the claimant isn't of my dynasty? She's part of a house, though. Lost and someone got mixed up on lots of wars through my alliance. Any tips for me? Yeah, ready. Don't jump into too many alliances, because those alliances can get very rough, especially because those if it's too far away, then what will happen is you won't even be able to get there to help out. So try to only choose alliances that are close to you. So again, this is what's going on. Messina is attacking her, the Duchess of Calabria, for the Duchy of Calabria. She has a better opinion of me than the Duchess does. And you can also say no to wars you don't want. You just lose some opinion, which isn't too terrible. There gets the money. Deity, city, please, woman die. No, Juge, they get what they have. So, my son, this will be my bank account, basically, when he takes over. Who's attacking then? Yeah, she's attacking. The Countess of Cosenza. Oh, she is attacking down here. Well, still. And she's a way better vassal. Look at that diplomacy, man. Whoo! Count William's getting old. I guess we'll kind of see how this shakes itself out. So he wants to pay me 58 for this. I think we should just do it. We'll get that. Just get that out of the way. We need 100 more. And 2. Minus 20 brings it to 52. Damn. What's this happening here? Affairs. What if I put him on foreign affairs? Grant to fabricate a claim. We could do that. Essentially, yeah, Juge. Oh, money is inherited, prestige and piety is not. Okay, sorry about that. Finish the increased control and county task. Okay, cool. So we need to take a look at what our current situation is then. So that's all good. These lands could get an increase 7 months and 7 months. I can have him do this though. Another 0.4. But we probably want this control increase. 89 and 89. These jerks. Seven years and 8 years. Jesus. This guy's like successfully converted them to Catholicism, which is nice. Catholic. Syracuse we're increasing development of because it's at 13. It's at 15, and Palermo's pretty high, 19, which is nice. Suspected false converts. Well, how do we fix that, dude? Oh, we're so close. This might go pretty terrible. Secret spy master. I think we stopped doing this. Is fabricating a hook considered a hostile scheme? Would this help out what I'm doing? But if I switch here... Would that help this out? Maybe I should just stop doing this. Oh, fuck! Oh. Knight of Lord Mayor Flavio of Ancona. Such things cannot be accepted out of marriage. So who are you? Oh. Nope. We're going to imprison her, and I'll show you why. So we should probably abandon this. Because if this gets exposed... Yeah, we gotta abandon that. Abandon that. I don't want to fuck with that. Okay, so we've got this, and what we can do is... So if I save this, let me take a look at something. You can get all their money somehow. And I think it's revoke the title. It's basically you're banishing them from the court. So I'm moving to the prison. Yeah, I had this problem last time. Oh, negotiate release. Banish. Okay. And that should give me all of her wealth, right? Actually, okay. So I just will lose 5 opinion of you. I mean, that's not too bad, right? 5 opinion? My current situation, my vassals. Pretty happy. Not pretty happy. She's a fornicator. A lustful fornicator. And she's pregnante. Alright, we'll do this. My first tyrannical act. That did not give me any of her money. My money is still the same. That's weird. I pump up that dread. It went to her kid, probably. Oh, that's right. It goes to whoever whoever the thing is. We should have ransomed her then. Okay, let's reload that and do that. Okay. That's good to know, though. Attack the Apulia, dude. Okay, so she's a prisoner. Yeah, it went to her child, probably. Lamenza. That's how does this work? Okay. So close. 2 more months. 2 more months. 3 more months. 3 more months. I can't add. Familial reputation. Prince Panov can join opinion of you. Having to fetch your spouse's poor diplomacy skill. I'm not sure, Ready Orn. Because they're all pretty war involved, you know, man? Mismanaged development? Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. There it is. Now let's save this. I'm going to say this as a holy order so I can do it for the video. We'll make a video on holy orders if I learn a little bit more. So let's create a holy order, bros. And let's pause and determine where we want this holy order to be based out of. So the headquarters can be... This might be the best one, to be honest. So we can do this one of these locations. The city of Maretta. Or Maratia. Where's Maratia? Maratia is right there. Any of my Sicilian ones, because I'm leasing this out, correct? Or I can do one of the Greek ones, which are the 2 over here. I think... Now, does it matter? As I think you think that they are. You're probably right, baseball fan Dan, but people are still wondering. Does it matter who gets it? Like, okay, so right now, the city of Matt is a good example. This is my personal domain and holding. So, once I die, my son will take this over. He will be the liege. He will be the king. Or... Take this, for example. This is my personal holding now. When I die, my other prince will take this over and he will not be the king. Does it matter at all? Lease one out that your heir won't be inheriting lordship of. So, evolution. So if I'm the king, though, baseball fan Dan, won't they still be loyal to me? It sounds like City of Matt is the best idea because it's my current holding, and when I die, my son will take it over. I can only choose the cities, Martin. Martin, I can only choose a city, bro. It's okay, man. All right, man. I can only choose cities. A city is a barony, guys. Because a barony is a holding, and a city is a holding. Do I have an open territory we can build a barony? Yes, but it costs 500 to do. Okay, well, let's just try this out. We'll see. We like Evolution said, we saved. We'll see what's up. Support Grandmaster Fratitudo has founded the Knights Templar. That's really cool. So, Christian Holy Order, 1,000 soldiers, 2 knights. What are they? What kind of knights are they? Grand Master. That is sick. Holy crap! 37 Marshal. So I can revoke the lease. I can borrow gold from it. You borrow 300, the holder will start making demands you do not repay the loan. You cannot borrow more money again until you have paid back this loan. Wow! Lease. Due to being the wrong holding type of Grandmaster. Oh. Oh. So, I would need to make a castle for him. Interesting. So he acts as the governor. Duchy rank realm. They don't pay anything? Due to being the wrong holding. So no matter what, this will be like this, or if I do it for a castle. Yeah, he's the mayor. Interesting, yeah, I'm not their liege. And then Holy Orders. Order Knights. Damn, these Order Knights are beastly. Got it. Okay. And it doesn't cost me anything to summon them up. And that doesn't go against my levies. Dude, that's pretty cool. That is pretty sick. Order member. May not inherit titles. May not marry. That is really cool. They will fight in wars for me, Admiral General, yes. So this really didn't decrease my monthly income by much. So that's why I chose Matt in addition to everything. So she's already called the Holy Order. Look at her, man. Using them. Like the least. What do you mean? When they're called, they'll go and fight, I believe. How's this war going? Any closer to resolution over here, bros? That's a pretty... we're getting to a point about now where we're going to end this episode, I think. Thank you very much, David Renow. We get the ability of Juge to call essentially a super strong force to the field whenever we can, if they're available. And I need to be at a holy war. What the hell is this? How do you have got rid of this? We can rise to the Sardinian Shari populace targeting you. Well, okay. How did this switch to that? Shouldn't it be right here? Yeah, this should be the... For, knock this out, man. I don't get anything correct, no. So I think this is about to end. Alright, Duchess... Okay, okay. Isn't Countess, right? They won that war. Your sister, Matilda, died. No! Matilda! I think he was the leader of Venice. Gained some stress from that. Dude, we do need the arch saddle. Like, I need to get the things I need to get, but Royal Prerogative's nice for High Crown Authority, but I want arch saddles. I think I might just switch to that until the end of his reign. So... it's better to build up a region with castles, etc., rather than holy orders. What's for lunch? It's going to be ground chicken and brown rice, as always. Alright, so that cheese release there. Alright, I think that's a good place to end for today. We got quite a bit done. We established 2 ducal titles on Sardinia and the portion Drakian over here in Greece. And we've given a pretty good succession. Oh, shit. A pretty good line of succession now for my children. They're pretty well set up. Braddock, that's what I eat every day, man. I eat 3,200 calories every day. I mean, like 2 cups of rice. Like 13 ounces. But we'll probably be back playing... I don't know if I'm going to start Castile on Saturday or not. I have to see some things. I might be doing some stuff with Paradox. They want to do some fun stuff, so we'll see what happens. Lunch would make you sad. My lunch tastes perfectly fine. Oh, don't worry, I eat pasta every day. Let's go ahead and roll some credits here. Let's take a look at those donations one more time and give the proper thank yous as needed of your activity. So a $5 donation from Ephraim Va. Thank you very much, man. Then Paris gave us a total of $12 in donations. Thank you as well, my brother. Mar dropping a $5 donation after terrifying me saying that the Pope died, which he didn't. And Braddock dropping a €5 donation as well. You too, Daddist. No, they're like, hey, do you want to play some multiplayer stuff with you and some of the other Total War guys? So I have to see who's available and whatnot. I'm glad you're liking a morning running. We like to have a good time here. We have mods that just crack the whip. But what we're gonna do is I have a video coming out tomorrow on some fun campaigns you guys can play and kind of get a good feel for. But I also do have a video I'm going to be working on for tribal to feudal transition that seems to be pretty big on people's minds, as well as faith and piety and counselors and vassals. It seems to be all the big ones that people really want to hear about. But it's like, oh yeah, me too, Seraphim. I've never played it. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching here today. Admiral Chase, I also am learning the game thanks to this channel. Someone made a really cool suggestion for Sweden, and it was the dude who's who's still pagan. I thought that was a pretty cool one for Sweden. But alright guys, we'll be back here probably on Saturday to play some more, as well as maybe Sunday. Can you go from tribal to clan? I'm not sure, Outpost. I've not dabbled much with clan at all, to be honest. But we'll be back here in the next couple days. Eric the Heathen, yes, thank you, Evolution. We'll be back here in the next couple days to have some more fun, either with this campaign or with Castile. We might say like, okay, this is a pretty good place to stop for the Kingdom of Sicily. Although I love this campaign. It's been so fun, but I do think that Castile will also be a really, really awesome campaign. What the hell, man? Look at this, guys. He's just on death's door, aren't you, bro? That's looking terrible. But alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to be dressed up as well, Outpost. Hopefully soon. But thank you so much for watching here today, guys. Have a good one, and take care.